Hey everybody, I'm coming to y'all with my 3-week review of my Queen's Hair Products Virgin Brazilian Hair. Um, right now it's looking a little big, but that's because I just washed it and I put in my herbal essences, totally twisted curl scrunching gel that I got. Can y'all see? Yeah, I got it at Walmart. I think it's like 2 or 3 something. I washed, crap. I didn't wash, well, let me explain what I did. Last night, I separated my leave out because it was feeling really dry. And I put on my conditioner, which is my Tresemme Advanced Technology Moisture Rich Conditioner. I put it on my leave out, all of my leave out, and I separated it from the weave, tied up the weave, and covered my hair in a plastic cap. And to make sure the plastic cap stayed on, I used my scarf to tie it around. Then the next morning, I left my leave out tied up, separated from the weave. Got in the shower and I co-washed my hair, the weave, with my conditioner. Let me close it. Which is, I don't want it to get wet. My Herbal Essences Totally Twisted conditioner, and I just basically wet the hair. Like, I parted down the middle, wet the hair. I put the conditioner in. I combed it through with my shower comb and rinsed it out, tied that side back up, and I did it the same thing for the other side. And after I got out the shower, I dried my hair off. I got most of the water out. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed this up. I rinsed out the conditioner from my leave out, and it feels a lot better. It feels moisturized now. All I did for my leave out was put on my moisturizer, which is from Organic Root Stimulator, and it is the olive oil moisturizing hair lotion. It doubles as a moisturizer and heat protectant. That's what I use on my actual hair for a heat protectant most of the time. Then to the next part, I dried my hair mostly with a towel, and then I put in the gel that I just showed you guys, and it came out like this. It looked a lot prettier when it was still a little bit wet, but as it got drier and drier, the hair got bigger and bigger, and this is what I'm left with. I like how it looks. It's just that it's kind of, I don't know, I like how it looks. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I haven't been getting any tangling. I get a little bit of shedding. And after I got my install, tomorrow it'll be a week, it has been shedding more because she cut the weft. But it's nothing I can't handle because it doesn't shed nearly as much as beauty supply store hair, so I can handle this. I flattened it a bunch of times and had heat on it a bunch of times, but I did use a heat protectant whenever I did that. And the curl pattern is still there. It may have loosened a little, but the curl pattern is still there. It's still there if y'all can see it. Yeah, it's still in there. Like I said, I'm still having a hard time blending my actual hair with the weave. So as of right now, what I've been doing is just wrapping, twisting up my leaves out with a little bit of the hair, and I clip it up with a bobby pin on each side, and basically that takes care of it. And it does really, I can just put it up in a bun really good. All I have to do is get it all the way up there and put it up, and a little bit of the tracks or the braid will show on it, right behind my ears. but nobody really looks at it. So, and it's probably the same color as the weave, so it's like you can't really tell probably. So, yeah. This hair, for me, is low maintenance. I don't think it's like too much that you have to do to it. I don't know if this is hair to be straightened and worn straight, because whenever I try to straighten it, it just does not straighten the way I want. Maybe it's because of the heat protectant I use, because when I flatten the hair, I use this heat protectant. And I'm probably just going to end up using the Tresemme, my arm hurts, using the Tresemme heat protectant. It's thermal creation or something like that. And I'll probably end up using that next time, but I won't be flattening my hair until I wash it again, because I have the gel in it, and I don't like mixing different products. Like, I don't like mixing curling products with straightening products, because it's just too much buildup and it's too much of a mixture. I don't like it, so I just try to stay away from it. What else can I say about this? I did tell y'all about the burning pieces. I still don't know why it's burning. But it just burns. Like down here it'll be perfectly fine, then I get up to a part right up here and it just burns. It just burns up in the flattener, and I'm like, what the hell? So I have to sit there and scrape shit out my flattener and keep on going. So like I'll start off using my Revlon flattener, and so much shit will get stuck on it that it's starting to come off on some of the other hair, that I'll end up turning that off and using my Infinity Conair flattener, and like it's perfectly fine. So I don't know what it is, but I'm still trying to figure this hair out. I won't be getting rid of it no time soon, because I've looked at videos of girls updating, saying that they've had this hair for 5 months altogether. So I won't have no problem. As long as the hair looks good, I'll be happy to keep it for 5 months or more. But if it starts to look a little nasty, then it needs to go. I'm not one of them girls where I'm going to say, oh, well, I need to keep this hair for 8 months, but this is 4-month hair. I'm not going to be walking around with no bush, no bird's nest on my head. I'm just not the type to do that. But I'd say I like the hair. When I go to sleep, what I do is just put it up in a bun. Like, I put it all the way up on my head, like as if I'm going to work. So when I go to work, I put my hair in a bun, and I just use this clip, this octopus clip. This one's broken, so I don't use this one anymore. I have a brown one. It's in the shower. I don't want to take it out. It's wet. And I just put on this headscarf. It's probably not big enough, but then I add my black bonnet, which is in the room. I'm not going to go get it. Y'all know what a bonnet looks like. I use that to cover the rest. Like, I just put it on the top. I'll be extra careful with my hair, because it's not so many times that I go to sleep without covering my hair. But when I do, I use like extra protection, because I don't want to mess up my hair. But then in the morning when I take it out, it's perfectly fine. The curls are still there. And then about the heat, like flattening heat. I think that was the second time I used the curling wand on my hair, but this was the first time I used it with this as a heat protectant. And I think it was too heavy. So it's like, what was it? Because the first time I used the curling wand, I used the Thermal Creations heat protectant spray from Tresemme, and it came out perfectly fine. The curls stayed and stayed. Like, they were perfectly fine, and nothing was wrong with them. They weren't falling down or nothing. I used this as a heat protectant. I curled this section and kept on going. It was perfectly fine. I moved on to the next section, and I noticed that the first section I started off with was just falling down, and I'm like, okay, maybe it'll fall down to a nice wave and stay there. When I say I kept going, the hair on this side just kept falling and falling and falling. This part was so like, it fell down so much. It was so waved that I was like, what the hell? This thing is not going to keep no curls. And I was like, maybe that stuff was just too heavy. So it's like this side stayed curled, and this side was like a combination of straight and wavy. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I just ended up keeping it for one day because I had to go to work. And the next day I took it out. I said, I'm not doing this. So I guess the next time I do that, like adding any kind of heat, I'm going to use my Tresemme thermal creations. And this is just going to be for my actual hair. So I learned that lesson because I'm not trying to be looking crazy, because that shit was looking crazy. One side, when you put the hair to the back, you can obviously see. So I tried. I just put it up in a bun and went to work. I did all that for nothing. So it is what it is. Next time I know to use the thermal creations on the version Brazilian hair. I think that's it. So I guess that's it for now. If I have any other videos, I'll bring it to y'all. But bye.